Hello, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to another trading session. It's just a basic live stream that I'm doing day in, day out with Paul, usually on the VIP trading session. It's the London trading session, which takes place every day, day in, day out. Same as we do it for the New York trading session. We are doing one for the London and takes place on Discord. So this is just a preview of what we are doing day in and day out. We'll be starting making some plans. I already see some interesting things on the charts, and we'll be getting into details in a few minutes. Let's post it first and get everyone on board, because there's a lot of people that might not know that we are live. So let's dedicate 3 minutes on that regard and get everyone hopped up, so then we can start live trading. All right. Okay. Hey, good morning, Mark, BJ. Good morning, Domba. When will the snow end? Only if I would know, but usually somewhere around March. Usually it ends somewhere around March, yeah. February, March, May, even depends. Hey, Arjun, Rupert, HNZ Sports. Good morning. I want to learn from you. Well, it's clear made on announcement. If you go on Discord, VIP, it's closed. That's one way to learn. It's closed because it's full. Then Capua 1, it's closed. And Capua 2 is closed. So we're not accepting new members. I'm flat head, flat earther, or what flat? Flat what? Hey, Farmer John. Hey, brother. Good something. Good morning. Christian. Good morning. Good morning. Maybe flat head. I don't know. Flat. Flat position. Flat what? uh, yeah, I have some open positions. I have some open positions, but it's irrelevant, the positions that I have running. All right, all right, all right, all right. 40 people. Let's hit that, smash that like button. Actually, forget to get my water, and I'm sorry for that. I'll get my water too, because I want to get straight to the plans and make a coffee, and then we can find some setup. So 30 seconds, please get some water. And meantime, we see that more people have joined. Welcome, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you very much. If you like the video, be sure that you like it on the impar kind of way. I mean, you either like it once, 3 times, 5 times, or 7 times, you get it. You don't like it on 2, 4, 6, because actually it will result in an unlike. All right. When will VIP be opened? 1st of March, and it's not guaranteed that it will be opened. The thing is that we will open it only if we have spots left. All right, because VIP is already full. It's 50 by 50 members, and if all of them are going to continue with their subscription, then most likely will not give any spot. Andre, I'm more forgiving, but there is someone here on this chat who's not that forgiving, and he's a mod. I mean, he's a head of Crypto Traders Arena, so be careful. I mean, I'm way more forgiving, and sometimes I even get, I don't know, some people are taking me emotional. We only have like 2 spots for premium, all right? So if you want. All right. You see PJ's here, so be careful, Andre. I think he's giving you one warning and then no more warning. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Okay. Hey, Catalin, no warnings. So be careful, Andre. PJ will be giving no warnings today. All right. Okay. Let's get straight to the charts. Let's get to Ethereum monthly. All right. Well, monthly, you can see here we have the monthly demand where the buyers are eager to step in and load their bags on Ethereum. Uh, I ran out last time, so be careful, guys, with what you're saying. PJ has no more warnings. All right. Why is this one extending? No, it's not extending actually. So we have the monthly demand, which has been sitting really nicely, and the price had very good reactions. So we can take this one in consideration. Yeah, I'm not saying 2000 and 1700. We have 2 monthly FEGs that can happen. I don't know if they will happen, but they can happen. And then go on weekly now. All right. Beautiful monthly close, I have to confess here. But we're not out of the woods yet on a weekly time frame because this area will be most likely supply. As we observe based on the order flow here, lots of buyers have stepped in here, 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 here. So technically speaking, the same buyers that stepped in here, and they will be looking to get out at break even because there's a lot of orders trapped in this area, and a lot of money will be taking out a lot of longs at break even, creating some selling pressure, meaning that supply will be pushing a little bit in this area at $3,000. It's also a psychological level. All right. Weekly level, we can see that we close this first week of February, closed it pretty nice with a week downside. Then the next week, we confirm demand. So we are confirming this candle body low as a demand. And this candle body high, which wasn't tapped actually as a supply. Yep. Okay. We can also look at the 0.5 level of this week to the downside at the GAN level of it. Give me a color. There we go. Lock that one. Let's go daily. And daily, daily, daily. Well, we are in a big ass range here. This hold level here, actually, I would put it in confluence with this week to the downside. Let me check 4 hours. 1 hour. Yeah, actually, let's keep it on daily. Not yet. Okay, so we have this area confirmed supply on daily time frame. So you can see that each time we try to push this area, the price has rejected pretty aggressively. So definitely there are sellers here. Yeah, I don't care who's selling, but the obvious part is that there's a lot of sellers. And if we look at a clear area of demand where the buyers are stepping in, then we'd be remain with this area of where actually we have a 78.6 fib at 2,580 bucks, something like this. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, 6 times. Already the buyers are stepping in quite aggressively. So we're speaking about level by levels because we have supply here, demand here. This area wasn't yet tested. We don't know how market um, will react. But technically speaking, we can put a fib on all this candle, and you'll see something pretty nice that at 236, 38.2, every time we had a nice reaction. So this candle actually created a big range. So we are speaking about a range created by this candle. The idea that many people are taking out of the account, to put it like that, is the fact that we didn't retested any of the range lows of the candle. You can see that we are actually on the upper part of this candle. We are in the range highs, technically speaking. Yeah, and we didn't tested any range lows or mid-range equilibrium 0.5 of this one, or even 61.8. So that thing can happen. That thing can easily happen. So get a tap of 2,400, 61.8 here, golden pocket. You can see actually lots of demand. It can happen. I don't think price will stay too much time here like we've spent like we did here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days here. Man, 6 with 6, all right. What I think it will happen, it will actually be like a week, like fast week to the downside, and then price after we get the demand confirmed here, we'll seek for supply. Well, we'll be seeking for 2.8 and 3,000. Where I have some alarms on that area. All right, daily. So definitely I'll be looking for a long around here. I already have a long at the swing failure of this pivot low here, but that's a swing spot long, not taking that into calculation. I'll be looking for a long around this area. I'm really interested in this pivot low to see how the price is reacting because that's the low which created a new high, internally speaking. So it's quite important level here. All right. So I'll be looking for some longs. Let's not put positions because I'll get my chart a bit messy. All right. So here definitely I'll be looking for some positions. And let's go 4 hours. Well, not a pleasant view, definitely not a pleasant view. We can see what we already confirmed earlier, that the fact that on daily we have a strong supply here at 2.8 thousand. And price most likely will seek for what? What the price will seek for? Well, it confirmed supply. Now we'll be looking for demand. Yeah, basic stuff. We fell below POC. We rejected value area high. Let's get it on here on my chart. We rejected the value area high. Pretty basic stuff. We also fell underneath POC, but not in any manner. We actually made a quite nice M here. You can see it. Yeah, we made a nice ass M here. Well, what that means? That means that the price will be seeking to find demand. Now we are in the search for demand. Let's get this one a little bit like this. We confirm that we have some daily demand here at 2.6 thousand, and most likely the price will be going to seek liquidity at the swing failure points. So we have the swing low, which created a new high, internally speaking. We have the swing low, yeah, which created of this range. So there is a high probability that we can find a nice 2-to-1 risk to reward here and a 2-to-1 risk to reward here. I'm speaking about 5-minute scalping, scalping long trade ideas, yeah. So let's put an alarm here. Let's put an alarm here. All right. I would frame that. I'll put the trade here, go on 5 minutes, and maybe until POC, something like this. Go on 5 minutes. I'll wait to see how the price is reacting on this area, if it reclaims and what it does, and then potentially look for a scalp long. Okay, back on 4 hours. And I didn't saw the chart. I didn't look at the chart. Okay. Just behave nicely and everything. It's okay. Exactly. 75 people, absolutely insane. I already started planning and I forgot to look at the chat. Sorry. But man, thank you very much, guys. That's huge. That's huge. I think it's a new record. Maybe we can get a record on the likes too. What do you guys say? Can we get the record on the likes? I don't know. I think we had 60 or 58, something like that last time. So let's see if we can get a record regarding the likes. Okay. Let's get back on the analysis here. Are you leaving? Have a nice day, Farmer John. Have a nice day, brother. All right. So scalp long here, we can actually edit a little bit the alarm in case that scalp long M5. Yeah, reclaim. So this is a good area to scalp long here. All right. Same stuff here. But what I think it will happen is actually the price will be testing the deep demand here on this area. I think we'll get a deep week seeking for demand here at 78.6. Why I'm saying that is because I saw there is a lot of liquidity here at 78.6. I mean, those heat maps are absolutely useless if you don't create a bigger picture and context around it. And if you identify context and if you identify levels like key levels of FIB, key levels of market structure and key levels of demand, supply, and stuff like that, you can get really nice results. And here we can actually see that we have value area low of the range. We have concluded already that weekly and daily time frame buyers are stepping in this area, demand. Furthermore, we have confirmed that on 4 hours, we have pretty nice demand here at lows. So what I think it will happen is that eventually market makers will push the price here and actually will be just playing some internal liquidity range where the price will be bouncing off the range lows. Yeah, into maybe we can get a 2-to-1 here into POC and then maybe target the value area high. And actually you can see that they are playing a really, really, really nice range. So there's nothing too fancy for the moment. And maybe it's just me, but we discussed that few times on Crypto Terrace Arena. The longer this accumulation, the better, because we can get a really nice accumulation wyckoff that will trigger. I'm waiting for that spring kind of effect, and we don't have it on higher time frame. We have this initial low here, and then we started ranging. Yeah, I just hit all the drawings. But if we get like a really aggressive dump and a big reaction, that might confirm that we have a spring. And that makes me think that we are on the early stage of a potential accumulation wyckoff. Indeed, we can have also a Dalai Lama on daily, but it didn't trigger yet. So that brings me to the idea that we might have a nice accumulation wyckoff, and that will be pretty nice for our price action. And that does, I can see at least two good things that does. First, it cleans the impatient people, the ones that they are running out of time. They are closing their positions. They want to get out of this scammy market. They want their money, and that's what market maker want. They want you out. They don't want you in a position once the price will start flying to 4,000, 4.8, 5,000, stuff like that. They want you out. That's the idea. And an accumulation wyckoff technically does that because first, the smart money will be they will be having more time to accumulate. Second, stupid money will capitulate. They will say, oh man, it's taking forever. This one is going nowhere. And there is absolutely no point for me to be waiting for this price to be breaking out, because it's not breaking out and I see no reason on waiting forever. So these are at least two good things that an accumulation wipe-up does. All right, let's stop the rant here. So maybe a bigger pullback than a value area low, but even 78.6 here is a very good level to be watching. And these two areas for a scalp long, so you can put something. Target POC, target POC. So I already have my alarms. I know what I'm looking for. Now it's just a matter of time and patience, because I see absolutely no edge in trading here around the POC and 0.5 of this range. Because if we take the swing high here with the swing low and we put a 0.5 level, we can see that we are slightly slightly below, but I'm not in a deep discount. Usually when I want to scalp, I want either to be in a deep discount or in a deep premium. That's what I want from the price. I don't like the price. I don't like to trade at nearby poke or stuff like that, because it can get tricky. The price can consolidate a lot more time and stuff like that. Let's go on 15 minutes maybe. Well, definitely we can have an initial bounce here. Let's get this one, because I don't like when I see so much clutter, especially from the trades. All right, let's get this one too. So definitely we can spend a little bit more time here, and maybe even trap some longs here. We can trap some longs. We can create an initial W, but we are underneath the POC. So I don't know if this W would be a nice one, a valid one, because it will be just a bearish retest here. And I don't know if we will have the delivery to do that. Actually, it can turn into a like ABC correction wave here, and into POC bearish retest, and then continue further down into this liquidity pool that I'm watching. I cannot give an invalidation now. Don't think like that. I said a scalp, meaning that you will have to see how deep the price goes, and actually want to see if the price is reclaiming, if you see some bullish dips, if you see some selling absorption here and stuff like that. So it's not that simple. It's not just I put a trade there and I'll take profit like that. I'm not a fan of that kind of thinking, especially on scalping. So I cannot help you with an entry and the stop loss. An entry, I can help you. You got the entry here. So actually, you can see that we have a Monday low. You know how much I love trading Monday low and Monday high. I absolutely love doing that. So it's quite a nice setup that we might have here. So let's look for it. Have all the alarms. Actually, let's put an alarm a little bit higher, because I'm not a fan of it, but this level can be front ran. And if it's front ran, then maybe we get front running like this, we get poke, and man, I don't think I want this level anymore if it does this, but we'll see. You get the idea. Short scalping, no, I'm not a big fan. Maybe Monday high here, a deviation, we'll see. Or maybe even daily open and Monday mid-range, I don't know. But long, I'm interested in longing because the risk-reward already it's on the upper side. Bitcoin already took the Monday low. Previous day low, Monday low, yeah. Daily open. Let's see. But I don't know, I'm not a big fan of longing Bitcoin right now. What I like more, it's actually the swing failure of this pivot low than the Monday low. But let's start the same manner. Let me check if Rocco posted a long on Bitcoin, or maybe Tolga. Where is Tolga or Rocco? No Monday low trade? No Monday low trade seems like. All right. So basic stuff, yeah. We have the demand formed here. We have the monthly FEG. Bitcoin is looking bullish as it can be, not to say anywhere, but it's looking very bullish, very, very bullish. We have technical supply here, and we have a potential swing failure. Easy. Weekly time frame. Um, we can even look at this potential trend line around here. We can get some points, but in this sideways accumulation or sideways distribution, maybe we can get the distribution Wyckoff. But I think it looks more like a diamond pattern than a distribution, because what I don't like in a case of distribution Wyckoff is the fact that they didn't left untapped liquidity. They're just sweeping liquidity both ways, and usually that's not what happens in an accumulation or in a distribution Wyckoff. They are creating liquidity in order to create that spring effect of the mid phase of Wyckoff. So you need that liquidity in order to create the spring phase of Wyckoff. Right now, what they're doing is actually more of a diamond pattern consolidation, which will end up in a pretty aggressive move in the end. All right, let's go daily. Man, just range. I would just be looking at 236 levels for maybe short, and then 78.6 for a long. This is a short, this is a long, and that's it. And you can see you want to short range highs, and you want to long range lows. Pretty easy. Let's look from a perspective of volume. There we go. Man, this fucker, it took forever. This consolidation starting the 3rd of February until now, it really took forever. And actually, it indeed looks like a potential diamond pattern too here. And we are breaking down. I think we can see it better on 12 hours. Yeah, you can see it here. We are breaking down from it because we rejected POC, and I tend to think that this POC is really, really, really relevant when you are trying to think range trading, and value area low, value area high. It's really important, and especially when you see it that it coincides with levels like 78.6. Yeah, I really like it. Even 88.6, I think here. Yeah, even stronger. So I would be looking to get in some longs in this area with some clear invalidation below this pivot low, because this is the low which created a new high. So technically it should be the protected row. But then we have an internal liquidity low here, which I'm really interested in getting a scalp at 88.6. So swing failure of this pivot low into 88.6. But now let's zoom in a little bit here, because I'm really interested in this structure. I can remember what was this week, if it was an event or anything like that, but you have to keep in mind one thing. When you have such a high volatility price action, what will happen, it's actually the price will be starting to consolidate this week. So we can speak about a range exactly here. So, and we can treat it in terms of a range. This area can be treated isolated, speaking in terms of a range. And look, what a coincidence, you might say, that POC is falling exactly at the 0.5 of the range, the POC of the whole, yeah, of the whole consolidation. All right, let's look even at the golden pocket here, 61.8, 65, 65. So you can see actually the price has spent a lot of time bouncing off these areas. And we even have a 4-hour 200 HMA here, which has been taking as resistance pretty nicely, then as support. But what we see now, it's actually the price, the 4-hour candle, it's falling underneath it. So that makes me think that we can have a spike to the downside, like something like this, taking the liquidity here or even here. And I was looking at the heat map. I saw some levels that didn't change. As I mentioned previously, I'm not just looking blindly at that one, taking the levels blindly. I need confluences when I'm looking at it. And I saw we have a lot of liquidity down below here at 78.6 and weekly demand. So it's 93,500. I'm really interested in taking a long in that area. I have already a swing long waiting for the price to hit that area, and I'm going to play this range. So it would be a 3.6 R. And I have a scalp here too. So I'm interested in scalp long. Here. Again, don't ask me for where I put my stop loss, please. If you don't have yourself the answer to that question, then don't take the scalp, okay? Because you need some structure, you need to see some buy orders coming in here, some maybe even some trapped shorts that are trying to short this area as a breakout. Then you want to see some reclaim of this area, and then maybe I'm considering taking the long here in this phase of reclaim with a stop loss a little bit below the low created by the week to that point. All right, man, a lot of ranting. 36 likes. Guys, we can push it. We are 80 people here. That's insane. I'll take the time to be looking at Ave Catalin, surely. Upmo, I'm not going to first because I'm scared of weak. I'm even scared logging in Solana because it might, well, Upmo, don't focus on that emotion when it comes to trading. I just spent hundreds of hours, Clooney, how I gathered the knowledge. Well, 2 years and a half, about 8 to 12 hours a day doing only this. That's how I gained the knowledge. So it's a curve in time that it will get better and better based on the more time you are dedicating to it. The more time you're dedicating to it, the better it will get. That's the point. Yeah, this VWAP from the impulsive leg here behaved really nicely. The price action took it really nicely as support. Uh, yeah, I did pay the price. I paid a big price, and the money is the least price that I paid. Because people are thinking everything it's about money. No, not everything it's about money. Time it's way greater uh, than money, and then comes family and a lot of stuff. So yeah, it takes a lot of effort. All right, enough with that part. And scalp short, give me the golden pocket, please. I would be interested in scalp shorting any breakout attempt on Bitcoin. On Bitcoin, I say, yeah. So be careful when you might be thinking, oh, he's scalping short Ethereum. No, I'm scalping long short Bitcoin because the behavior it's way better on Bitcoin when it comes to swing failures. I mean, look at this swing failure here. I mean, I just came home from vacation on this area, and I wasn't aware that this swing failure falls really nicely, really nicely with the potential 78.6 here, and it fell really nicely. Um, but it's too late now. So this was a really nice short. Now, I don't know if I would be looking at this one. Technically, you should because it's Monday low. Let's get back because we will be lowering the time frame. Let's go on 1 hour time frame. Yeah, this is like a dead cat bounce. I mean, when you are trading Monday low and Monday high, this is not the bounce that you want to see. I need to get again this. Sorry, once. Okay, this one. Okay. This is not a bounce that you might want to see. This is a weak ass bounce. It's something that you don't want to see, and most likely it's just again a bearish retest. Yeah. Uh, what I would be looking for, it's actually here, Ethereum for a scalp long. I would be looking for Ethereum to swing failure Monday low and then reclaim. That would be a really good scalp long with the TP here in the golden pocket. Guys, let's get to 50 likes at least. We are 80 people here. We can do that. So smash that like button if you didn't. So the plans for Ethereum is made. The plan for Bitcoin is made. Um, I received a lot of questions about some altcoins like Tau, for example. But let's take a look at Tau. So definitely, the big liquidity pool and the big buyers, they are here at 270. Then you have an intermediate demand at $300. Yeah. And if we go back on daily, we can see a nice tap of this FEG here and swing failure of this really important pivot low point of interest. But the downslope is not done on Tau. However, you might look at it, I mean, it's not ready. It's not done. We are still in a downtrend. Speaking about this, you can see the downtrend, it's absolutely clear. We don't have any bullish structure that would point us, okay, this is a buying opportunity. And I was looking for a long period of time at this. Well, let me show you. Golden pocket here. At this swing failure of this equal lows, you can see we have a very good reaction here. So the buyer stepped in quite aggressively, and we have a very good reaction here. So the buyer stepped in quite aggressively. So if I would be looking to buy or long some Tau, I would be looking for the swing failure of this pivot low here. Let's actually put a little alert. Why is the price holding here? Well, I had received that question. Well, if you look left, it's actually the neckline of the big W, of the big breakout. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the price needs to bounce from here. We can have a higher, the price can actually spend way more time here than create some liquidity. As you can see, we have some equal lows formed, which they are totally not safe. I mean, this if you are using this lows as a stop loss and even this one, well, you should seek help because they're not safe. And even from a perspective of waves here, speaking, swing high, swing low, you should be always looking in altcoins at 78.6. So if we look at 78.6, you see it's actually a bit lower at 334. So this area, indeed, it's the first demand area, but I would be looking further at 305, and then 275 would be this 4-hour candle body lows. All right. Let's look at some altcoins here. Trump, it had a really nice pump. And now I'm actually looking at this daily candle, which and it's actually the weekly demand. So it's coming slowly into my area of interest. I'm really interested in the swing failure of this $15.8, and I think I will try a scalp long once we get here, because the risk to reward can be very, very good. Very good. I mean, even into POC, if I manage to go on 50 minutes and frame something like this, I can get easily a 5R. Easily. So wait for the price action to swing failure the pivot low. Yeah, I will talk about Solana too. Wait for the price action to swing failure this pivot low and then reclaim target 5R. Not bad at all. not bad. Okay, someone on VIP asked me to look at Solana. Let's see, because I have more, I'll do analysis on a lot more of this. No, I'm not longing here. No, until I see that pivot low reclaimed. Let's look at some key levels here. Okay, monthly previous low. So we swing failure the previous month low. This one is, I don't know if cooked would be the right word, but if it doesn't reclaim the previous month low, it goes for the next liquidity pool, which might lie here. Let's look from a, this is swing failure already. Uh, let's look from a fib perspective here. All right, yeah. So I actually might be looking at 78.6. So if it's strong, then we should see a nice reclaim with a W here of this previous month low. We should see a nice candle, like something like this. Yeah. And then yeah, maybe I would long the retest. I can see a potential 3 drives here on 1 minute. 1, 2, 3 times. I can see this W, yeah, but that's like degen scalping. I can see the previous 4-hour low swing failure here, which was a good entry, and then the W. Yeah, if you are a degen trader, if you really know what you're doing and stuff like that, maybe a little wider stop loss. Where was that POC which I was looking for? Actually, I didn't have any POC. That was the other chart. 1 second. Yeah. 1 second. Let me look. There you go. At this one, I'm really interested in this one. Previous week high. That would be a little bit too ambitious target, but it is there. So if I would be taking this one, definitely I would be taking some partials at this flat 1 hour candles here. You can see them. 7.4 are not bad at all. Not bad at all. But you want to see a reclaim of the previous month low, like a quick reclaim. I'm not a big fan of going 3 minutes and 1 minute on the live streams, but I want to explain what I'm looking for and why I would take a long and why I would not take a long. So you get the idea. I think we have a W on Ethereum. Well, yeah, but still that front run of Monday low on Ethereum, I think it's mainly due to the fact that Bitcoin swept Monday low. We can actually go here for the previous 4-hour high. We can swing failure this equal highs. And actually that would be a nice short setup because if we look from a fee perspective, it falls nice into the 61.8 here. So a swing failure of this 4-hour high, uh, that would be a nice short scalp. Let's isolate this one. Also the POC, I really like it. I really like it. So I might be looking for something like this and then target value area low. We'll see. Okay, let's get back to Solana. So it's actually pushing a little bit. That's nice. We need to see a nice breakout of this previous month low. Otherwise, it's just a deviation and it will reject once again. And I said that if it rejects, then 156 and 148 are the next levels. Man, let me drink some water. Well, yeah, Heaton, because sellers, they mainly took profit at a swing failure of previous month low. This is a key level, and uh, if you are short, you definitely want to take partials or close positions, or don't open any new positions in the previous month low. So you want to see how the price is reacting here and how the participants are positioning themselves in this area. Yeah, Arjun, I'll be taking a look at XRP. I'll be looking at a look. I'll be taking a look at on.u. All right. Man, I spoke non-stop for How 45 minutes of speaking nonstop. Crazy. All right. So we went to Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Litecoin. I was interested in this one. Let's delete what I have here. Let's hide. Let's go on daily. We have lots of liquidity here on the upper side. Now the question comes, where I should long this one to be getting in a nice position. Well, man, this equal lows here at, if I get them and 94, 98 at $100, they are really, really good risk to reward ratio. And I think there's a lot of people who will, I mean, the buyers will be stepping in around this area. But here locally, I don't know. My initial point when I wanted to get involved in a long, was swing failure of this pivot low here in the 61.8, but we didn't had it. Yeah, we have an initial bounce. We actually have Monday low swing failure. Yeah, we have a Monday low swing failure. So technically they should go for the Monday high at 128. Let's go on though, because I had more people asking for that one. So we had our initial bounce. Let's check 0.5 here. All right. Let's go daily. I really like this area for a potential 3-tap setup. So it has to dump a little bit more on though. How much? A little bit more, like 8% it has to dump more. All right. Let's trying to read the questions too. I don't know what coin is Kaito either. I know it's I don't know what it is actually. And I'm not that fascinated about it. Let's go 6 hours a little bit so I can get this area too. So definitely 61.8 is the first area that you might want to look for. And you can see that a lot of buyers have stepped in here. Let's go 1 hour. You can see the bounce has came from the swing failure of this pivot low. But I would be more interested in this area here. It's exactly at the previous low. And if you go, I don't know, 15 minutes, you can actually see that this low is the point where the expansive move started. Yeah, this was the one that stopped the selling pressure and a lot of shorts to profits around here. And then this is the point when we reclaimed this previous low, is the point where the bulls have stepped in. Yeah, so that's a clear area of demand. But until then, previous Monday low, man, this is weak. This is the first area. I mean, we just deviated. Technically, we deviated Monday low. So there is more room for downside on Ondo than room for upside. So we might see this happening here on Ondo. So wait for the $1 area. No, I don't think one Ondo, one condo. That was a trap, Andre. That was a trap. So the smart money, the bitching money, could make profits and sell in your head. That was all about one on the one condo. So they can make millions. You will be pushing the price for them, and you will be absorbing the selling pressure created by them, and technically by them making money. That was the idea. Whoever falls for those kind of things, well, it's up to them. All right. So yeah, Ondo, I would be looking for a potential long around here. Have I set an alarm? Not yet. Okay, I have an alarm here now. Let's put Ondo here. Let's get it because I think we can get a nice scalp long there. Yeah, so something like between these lines, and then we can target maybe the poke of this fixed range. Come on, there you go. So we can target around here, something like 3.555 R, not bad. Yeah, let's look at some more charts here. Oh, I was looking at hype here at this potential long, and seems like it triggered. I think I'm long on this one. Uh, we'll see how it develops. Feel same stuff, guys. Well, this range, this reaccumulation phase, it didn't have any aggressive high volatility kick. We only had the internal range where we created lots of liquidity, and people are actually getting panicked here. But it's the healthiest thing to happen. It's swing failure of all this liquidity in a 61.8. Actually, you can see the price is reclaiming the HMA, so we are above it. A retest of this area, it's very good. And I can see this kind of things everywhere across the board. So I can see a 10% dump furthermore on altcoins. Yeah, I can see that happening. When? Don't ask me. I have absolute no idea. Let's delete here. Seems like it's not a trend as you saw I was looking for here. And it's actually a range, as I was pointing out earlier. So swing failure of these lows would be a nice area, or even this one's on Rune. I'm not that interested. I think I took 3 stop losses. Uh, they'll be in the journal because everything I take is there and it's posted. So definitely swing failure of these highs. Most likely the price will be going for these equal lows here. CRV, SUI, and TIA. I'll be looking at those definitely. So you can see actually the price, it's aiming out on XRP. We had an M top retest and now expansion to the mid range actually here. TIA, I'm looking for this scalp long here, 78.6 and equal lows. Man, it's juicy. I think I posted this one on VIP. I'm really looking forward on this trade. Actually, I'll be looking from a lower time frame perspective because we can get a really nice risk to reward. We can get something like this, but we'll see. Um, so let's put here. Trump, same stuff. I'm looking for the swing failure of this pivot low in 88.6. This one didn't reclaim. It seemed like it flashed through the level, so I'm not interested in longing it. We can actually see the same kind of structure. They have created lots of equal lows into the key fib level, 61.8, the golden pocket. And we can actually swing failure everything and then have a nice reaction. So just look forward the swing failure of this lows here into GP. That's a very good area. Also, I was looking at beta. I posted these trades a long time ago, and I'll be taking them. I really like how it looks here in the 61.8, but I think I need to update my levels. I haven't updated them from when I took the holidays. I would be looking forward an initial bounce here because this is a big liquidity pool. Okay, here I had no reaction. Seems like we should be looking for a long here on DOT, but having that in mind, I don't know if would be necessarily the best scenario because if indeed, I mean, if you're looking across the board, it's not necessarily a trend, but it's more of a range because we just deviated under the previous high here, and that should be sending us for the lows of the pivot, which created a new high here. So most likely, I mean, if you're in DOT, try to put the stop loss at break even. And I'll be definitely looking for 4.4 area for a long, yeah, around here. Doge, Same stuff here. I tried some scalping, but didn't manage to get the profits out from that area. I'll be looking for the same stuff. I mean, everything is looking about the same here, and even Sui. I had a scalp long here. I think I did about 2R and then out. Yeah, I mean, we are just reclaiming. I think it's Monday low. No, actually, it's way below Monday low. That's not good at all. We can actually take the Monday low as resistance here and then go for the previous week low. So I think mainly the altcoins, they are going for the previous week low or the previous month low. And you have to be looking at those areas because they are pretty good. They are pretty good proxies for making some profits. I see someone already long Solana on VIP. Yeah, that swing failure of that pivot low was a good one for a 3-minute scalping. Let's see how it reclaims. Well, previous month low was reclaimed with nice strength. So this is very good. It's very good for Solana here. Exactly what I was mentioning earlier. If indeed the price really wants to show some strength, we should get some push from Solana. But be careful here. For example, Bitcoin should reject from the daily open. And Ethereum is approaching POC. So now this W, I don't know. And I don't even think PJ will be taking this one. 0.84 until POC. Mm, And this M neckline. I don't know. And actually, you can see we have a little fair value gap here exactly at the POC. So, and the 200 EMA. I don't know. I'm not interested in taking a trade necessarily right now. CRV, USDTP. Exactly my thoughts. So be careful, guys. If you go on 1 hour, you'll see it's just a bearish retest. You look at this potential Wyckoff check of the previous day low and Monday low. So actually, they are just bearish retesting. You can see a bearish retest here and then continue lower. And actually, you can see a potential trend line hitting that area. So be careful. CRV, nice, man. Yeah, I saw you posting that one there. Use not this one. I need a Bitcoin key space man level. This one. Okay. Yearly current high, current low, quarterly low. Monthly. I don't have monthly. Previous low, previous high. Yeah, that's all right. So it's not something any different than what I was pointing out on the other altcoins. It's not something special about CRV. Definitely no. So I would be looking for the same stuff here. We can definitely see the trend is bearish on 4 hours. So we have lower lows and lower highs. I would not necessarily take the swing failure as a higher high. It is just a confirmation of the fact that price is seeking and rebounding lots of liquidity into the range highs and range lows. And if you are a good trader, you can easily make good money, yeah, off scalp long range lows and scalp short range highs. Even though I'm not a big fan of, I'm not a big fan of touching the altcoins into 0.5 here because technically we are at 0.5. You can see it's exactly at 0.5. So no, thank you. I'm not touching it. No, not a problem, Russian menace, not a problem. PJ spoke about Solana in the morning, but be careful with. I mean, we reclaimed nicely the previous month low. You have to be careful here at the previous day low, Monday low, and this bearish retest here of this pivot low. If it reclaims that one, yeah, it's looking way better. So if we see a reclaim of this area, that would be looking way better, something like this, and then pushing higher. So this is like a key pivot area. Good morning. Well, I'm 1 hour into the live. Now let me drink some water. I'll be closing it in 15 minutes. I don't know. Let's get some requests from you guys. So just hit me up with a request. And by the way, come on, guys, we have 47 likes. Let's make 50 likes and let's push the algo. Let's get 50 likes here. Getting a 10 seconds break from speaking. uh, if you made nice money on that one, Russian interest free, that's good. Low time frame, I don't see spot bidding too much on Ethereum. So, I mean, Binance sold Ethereum on spot like crazy, and I don't see a spot leading rebound for the moment. So, and furthermore, to see Ethereum front running Monday low, not a big fan of that one. All right, let's check some LDO. Let's get out these levels. 1 second. It's ranging. You want to play the range here. It's not rocket science. Actually, you see, we reclaimed value area low. We rejected POC. Now the price has reclaimed POC. Most likely it will go for a bearish retest of $2. Easy stuff. But be careful here because it looks like they have a seek and destroy environment, some megaphone. So the swing failure has already been played out. You can see previous day low. We had a Monday low play, which is already in good profit. So this one has moved really nicely. If you manage to scalp long this swing failure here, then it should be in a good position. I would be looking for a potential rejection around here. And you can see actually the price is fighting off this area. And then you can target value area high at $2. The trade is already played out. So you should have been long here or let's say this W here. Right now, I'm not interested in touching the market. Cash, I don't know what's that dollar sign. SWI W, what's SWI W? Where you see the W? This is a V-shaped recovery, and it's actually a bearish retest of this demand, which now should be supply. It depends a lot on how the price will be reclaiming or rejecting this area. Yeah. So be careful, guys. Be careful here. Don't get too cocky. I mean, if you're a scalper, yeah. Like we had that Solana scalp was a really nice one on 1-3 minutes, but be careful because if we are not holding this area and it goes underneath it, it's just a swing failure of the highs and the deviation for the price to go lower. And that would turn out to be actually a seek and destroy environment. Like, what's the name of this one? Disjointed channel. We have another word for it, but man, it's too early in the morning for me to get a word. All right. I spoke about Ondo. Injective. Well, I don't know, but I'm really disappointed on Injective on the fact that it becomes a Caspa 2.0. What I said, if your coin is really strong, it has to act like Sui. It has to act like I had some more examples, but Caspa is the worst example. So if you want your coin to die, it has to look like Caspa. This one most likely it will be going 0.023, 0.06 easily. We bounced off my first level here, but this coin is dying. And just because the big money started to cabal this and started to take advantage of the people that are saying, I mean, here I remember they were saying stake injective, buy injective at 48 bucks because it's going to 100 bucks. And you know who I was speaking about it, but you get the idea. I start to think that because I mean, mainly looking at the market structure, the more time it spends in this range is the worse for the price action, because if a coin is strong, we'll do what Sui did. Yeah, indeed it has its accumulation, but same like Injective had a huge accumulation period, and then it just started flying. And now, uh, if Sui is still bullish, we should have a dump here or take it from here and then just start rally once again. But you don't want to see the price ranging. You want the price dumping aggressively and then rebounding. And that's good for the price action. And this one spent a lot of time. The ideal scenario for injective would have been we had three drives here, would have been something like this, bounce a little bit, bearish retest like this, and then do a V-shape kind of bottom. That would have been the, yeah, my squiggly lines, they are not time-wise. I'm not taking the time in consideration too much here, but you get the idea. It should have happened way faster than it happens right now. So we should have something like this, bounce, and something like this. Yeah. And actually the price, it's just taking forever here, and now it's just going lower. So it's looking like they are consistently taking the money out, because that's what the selling pressure points out. They are just milking out the money. Same like in Caspa. A lot of people were buying, were shilling it here. And why do you think it's going down? Who's selling? If it's such a good project, who's selling here? And this is just a bearish retest. It will go way lower. Just my 2 cents. So maybe you get the idea. Same like GLQ, for example. I'm really bullish on GLQ. It's acting nicely, but I want to see a strong move once we swing failure these lows here at 0.2, 0.02. Yeah, where I have this blue line, and then reclaim of this one. So I want to see a really strong reclaim on this area. Popcat, I'm not bidding Popcat. I'm not interested in Popcat, just trading. No, I will buy, I have an order to buy Popcat at 0.1. Popcat will go at 0.1 with a very high probability. So no, I'm not interested in Popcat. This is just a bearish ABC correction, and most likely Popcat will be going lower at the listing price. I am not touching the coins from someone's meme coin list. I'm just shorting them, and I have a short on Popcat and WIF and other coins. When you see the coins in someone's list, I'm not touching them. In a big influencer's list, it means that they are constantly taking out the money from the market. Uh, YouTube. I think this one is ranging for a long period of time too. Yeah, exactly as I was mentioning. I don't know, if you want to make some money, just do it the little old lady style, how we are doing on Crypto Traders Arena. Just buy the range low, 78.6, 88.6, and get a sell half on a double. Easy. That's the easiest smart money technique that you can work with. So you buy the range lows, just put a fib on all this. Okay, look at maybe 88.6, 78.6, and then you can look at 236 or 38.2. And you can see actually if you buy an 88.6, you can get easily a short at 38.2. So buy the range lows, sell the range highs, easy. And you accumulate free coins. Oh my God, I've been ranting for 1 hour and a half almost. Sonic, yeah, what about Sonic? What I can do to Sonic? SUSDT? S. Ah, it's not Sonic. My mistake. SUSDT? Damn. Seems like Messi has way more data. Well, definitely we are at the key level here, where in the past we had a lot of buyers stepping in, but right now it's just a confirmed supply, and most likely the price will be seeking for demand. This is on a daily time frame, yeah. Uh, Also, we can see the swing fader. Actually, the price can push a little bit higher. We can have a push into 65 cents, that area. Uh, but we already have one deviation, which is the first sign of weakness over here. I don't know, we tapped any 61.8. We front ran it. So there is a high probability for the price to be looking for some liquidity here at the lows. Maybe swing failure this pivot low into the 1 hour FEG, something like this, and then go again for a raid of the high here in the 61.8, plus swing failure of this pivot high, and then reject back inside the range. Or yeah, I don't know, but that would be definitely a take profit area for someone who is scalp long or who is um, long. Yeah, I don't know, like 4 hour, 1 hour time frame, stuff like that. I'm not speaking about investment here, so don't sell your your Sonic, your Phantom. No, don't do that. Okay. And definitely, if you want to buy, I would be looking at deep discounts somewhere. You can see we have some flat ass candles here on 4 hours, so there is a probability for the price to go at 43 once again. Maybe with a weak retest of this W. I really like this one. I really like this area here at 444, 42, something like that. Actually, let's put an alarm. All right. I'll be taking like 2 or even 3 requests, and then I'll call it a session. BNB. Well, I have to be honest, I don't own any BNB because I'm too late to the bus station. And furthermore, I don't like this. I don't like this. It looks like they are just milking, draining the money out. I don't like when this happens on a coin. I mean, it just consolidates from March 24. It's almost 1 year. It's almost 1 year. If people are buying, where the money is going? And it's not looking necessarily like an accumulation wipe-off because it has the same pattern that I was mentioned earlier. That is not that great. And you can see it's just price is just ranging between these levels. Rejecting once again. Maybe goes again here at 554. or even the range lows. Let's see, potential 61.8. Well, whenever you see a project doing this for 1 year consolidating and you see a lot of people being bullish on it, you have to be thinking, why is not breaking out like Sui did? Sui, it's one of the few projects that actually, when it broke out, man, it did like, I don't know, 15x, 20x, I don't know, something like that. Same like GLQ. But you don't want to see a 2 years consolidation at the highs. Yes, a consolidation at the lows, it's insanely good because if we look at Link, I made really good money with Link here. Yes, this is damn good. This is damn good. This is good. I mean, you have to be able to read the context. A consolidation of 500 days at a potential bottom location at an 88.6, it's good. A consolidation for 500 days at short reload zone, it's not that good. All right. Yeah, that would be it with BNB. Let me know if you guys have any other requests. We have 51 likes. Not great, not terrible. We didn't push the record that I was looking for. I was looking for at least 60, but maybe we'll be getting it next time. I know, PJ, you're taking this W here against this POC and potential M. I mean, easily it can be a range. I'm not speaking it can't be a range. Here, range low, range highs. And here we are at 88.6. But what I don't like is that POC here is too close and the neckline of this M is too close here. Daily open is at 2.38. I still prefer to have this high probability swing failure of Monday low trade. Yeah, you can make it 60 likes. I think so. Yeah, 52. Uh, Speaking about education and community-wise, um, I mean, we are trying to keep it as secluded, as closed as possible. We don't accept people that are just there to have fun or joke or stuff like that. I mean, it's all right to make jokes. Don't get me wrong. It's really nice to make jokes and have fun from time to time. But our main focus is just trading day in, day out. It's professional trading day in, day out. And I mean, Paul is doing a great job kicking a lot of people. Like, I think more than 60% of the people that are joining, they are kicked out in the end because they're just taking this Discord like just another one in their list of 50 Discord groups, and that's not what we are. Maybe you observed so far that thing. And if you don't get verified, if you don't give it the proper attention, you will end up kicked. Having that in mind, if you want to join Discord, you can follow up the link from the description. Two things that I want to point out is that, 1 second. So VIP, it's closed. We'll be opening it in the 1st of March. Then Capua 1 is closed, Capua 2 is closed, and we only have like 3 spots for the premium. If you want to book the place, just DM Paul. So mainly, you can just sit on the general part. Don't get that wrong, because on the general part, we have a lot of education. We have a lot of value stored out there. For example, today, Paul will be live streaming for everyone at the New York session. It will be the same session that I'm doing now for the London VIP, and he will be doing the public one for premium. But it will be for everyone on the general chat. So thank you very much, Arjun. I really appreciate the effort. Plans are made for all the trades that we might want to look for, but be a bit cautious. Just my 2 cents is to be cautious. Tau is looking good here, so we are definitely at the first area to bounce. but I'm not that fascinated about getting in a long right now on Tau because we can push again into supply, we can reject it. Um, until we don't reclaim this area, I'm not too interested in getting in a position on Tau. I'm long, I'm not long, I bought, sorry. I bought Tau at around 220, I bought here at 191. I'm not interested in adding to my buybacks here so I can get my average higher. No, I'm interested maybe in 273, I have some orders, and 300, that area. Um, until then, I can see this one rejecting and going lower still. Well, I think that would be about it. Like wrapping it up, you have my plans made for everything. Nice 1 hour double here, I have to confess, but I don't know, maybe it will reject here. I'm not, I don't have a time traveling machine to know what will happen and then come back. So, as some people are suggesting that trading, they think that trading is about knowing what will happen. Well, that is straight crap. As a trader, you actually don't, as a professional trader, you quite don't care what will happen. You care about how will you be planning your next moves if that is happening or if that is happening. So I don't care where Bitcoin or Ethereum will go in 2-4 years for now. I just care to buy discount and sell premium. That's the point. If the price goes accordingly to my plan, I will just execute my plan. That's the idea. We can see a little relief rally. Like, I mean, Asia has been a straight sell-off all the way down. We can see the price. All the altcoins are looking like this. We can see a little push here, but it's not necessarily buy opportunity. I would be looking for the swing failure of this pivot lows because you can see this week it's really deep. So if you put a fib level on all of them, as I pointed out earlier, we can see that the swing failure of these lows would be pretty nice entry for a potential long. And don't take out of probabilities like a really big liquidation week to test somewhere around here. Because if this is a Wyckoff accumulation, we need a spring. And the spring will occur by sweeping all the liquidity build to the downside, something like this. And then we'll have this, and then a retest, and then all the way up to Valhalla. But this is how technically it should happen, all right? And man, you can see exactly the same thing occurring here on Ethereum. Lots of liquidity here at the lows, potential swing failure of those lows, and then V-shape spring reaction of that swing failure. All right, I'll just go back on VIP. Maybe we find some little scalps, but it seems like yeah, this W was the one. If I go on 1 minute, who was fast enough, it had a potential entry here, and he should be already risk-free at 2.47. First target here at 2.3. Let's see how the price will be reacting off the daily open. And then you can look for a short at the swing failure of this highs, 4-hour high, equal highs in the 61.8. I speak about Bitcoin here, yeah. And this 15 minutes W is there on Ethereum. We'll see. All right, 60 likes. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Thank you very much for hopping in and asking the right questions. I really enjoyed it. Be careful on how are you executing the plans. Never try to over risk. Never try to think that an idea it will be the winning one, because you actually you never know. You never know when the winning idea it's going to hit. I actually saw PJ post on Fartcoin. Everyone was so bullish on Fartcoin and was saying that it will fly, like how they were saying, like it will fly because it's hot air or something like that. PJ posted the funny one. Told you to protect capital, but some of you Fartcoin cured cancer. I'm dying of that one. That's a good one. Actually, let's retweet it. I love it. Um, thank you very much, guys, for hopping in. It was a really nice live. The move was played out a little bit earlier here than expected at Monday low, and I actually didn't like the fact that Ethereum didn't sweep Monday low and Bitcoin did. So yeah, that would be it. I saw some of you are long on Solana. Be careful on the level. See if it reclaims the level. Wyckoff check here and Monday low. This is a key core component of if the price will be going higher later on today, or it will just create another lower low, something like this. So be careful in this area. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. And we'll see you on the next trading session, which is at New York with PJ. It's in about 4 hours it will start. So we'll hear you and see you on that trading session. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Has been a really, really nice session. Bye-bye.